Hey fellow film fighters and film fights fans, so what happens when toys come to life?
What?
I don't know. Let's find out.
It's Film Fights TV.
Film Fights TV. We set the rules, you make the films, you decide the winner.
On Film Fights TV, we review all the heavyweight entries for each contest on the video competition site filmfights.com. This week's theme is Toy Story, in which we ask you to show us what happens when your main character's toy comes to life. If you've not yet seen the entries, please pause this video, go check them out and pop right back. I'll also be making an announcement about our first ever big league fight, so stick around for that after the reviews. We have 4 awesome films to look at, all from first time entrants, so welcome everyone and well done on making the heavyweights. First up, it's
Mr. Croak by Espience.
Harry just popped out for a minute, but I'll get on with my reviews. I loved how Mr. Croak was sinister yet funny at the same time. He had some great shots, particularly that long exterior one. I felt there was just the right amount of suspense with a great payoff at the end that actually made me jump. The music hits worked well to accentuate Mr. Croak's appearances, yet I felt using the same one over and over again got a little repetitive. And although the audio was great overall, I noticed there was a bit of microphone noise on that long exterior shot. I'm assuming your actor was wearing a lavalier mic and it picked up some noise from his clothing as he walked. It's always worth recording some ambient sound when you shoot, so that later on you can edit out any unwanted noises and lay this over the top so you don't have any quiet spots. Apart from that, great job. Next up, it's Cookie's Fury by Fort Coyote Productions. This was a very cute entry. They say you shouldn't cry over spilt milk, but these two toys go to war over it. The laser gun effects are great and the shots of the tank are really cool too. I loved how you bridged the gap between the serene music at the start and the dramatic action track with a single gunshot sound effect. This worked really well at changing the pace of the film very quickly. I would have liked to have seen some explosion type effects that went along with the battle sound effects, maybe some Lego bricks flying around or something like that. I also felt the story was a little too simple and needed a twist ending. Apart from that, this was great. Now we have an entry from the Netherlands, Mr. Chimpy's Obsession by the Filming Dutchman. Another very cute entry, really nicely shot, and I liked how you used the sound of wind chimes as an audio cue for Mr. Chimpy coming to life. You had a good story, the love hearts appearing in Mr. Chimpy's eyes was a nice touch, and the shrine to Miss Chiquita was a cute way to end it. The movement of Mr. Chimpy was good for most of the film, but I would have liked you to have continued that style of movement as he climbed the drawers, and you can see strings in some of the shots. Apart from that, this was a great little film. Last but by no means least, we have The Trick by House of Broken Mirrors. I really like this entry. Every shot is well worked out, nicely framed with great lighting. I also like how throughout the film you hinted at what Tony's talent might be with quick flashes of the yo-yo and that slow motion hand movement in the drumming fail scene. The story was original and easy to follow and the acting was great too. In fact, I couldn't find fault here. If I was going to be really picky, then I would say that the yo-yo didn't so much come to life as poltergeist across the room, but I'd say it still counts. Great job you guys. This was a really tough call, but as always I've got to choose my favourite, and although all the entries are great, I'm going for The Trick as my winner because I felt it had the most original story and great visuals. Well done, House of Broken Mirrors.
Do you think you'd want to get back together?
Remember, the actual winner is down to you guys, so after this video head over to filmfights.com and cast your vote, and don't forget to leave reviews to be in with a chance of winning an Amazon gift card. The last fight's randomly selected reviewer is John of Gemato Films from the US. Congrats John, a $25 Amazon gift card is on its way. Also check out the future fights. The next one is Overused Lines. A character in your film must say the line, "Yeah you better run." The time limit is 1 minute and it's due the 15th of June. This brings me along nicely to the announcement of our very first ever big league fight. This is your chance to take your filmmaking to the next level. We're giving you a full 10 minutes to play with to show us you can tell a great story, which incidentally is the theme of this fight. Everyone has a great personal story to tell, an unforgettable moment in their lives, and we want you to base your film on your story. As this is a huge undertaking, we're giving you plenty of time. The entries are due November 30th, so you've got just over 5 months to get it done. If you've got any questions, feel free to post them on the Film Fights forum, or you can tweet me at the Phantom Monk or Matt at Matt Romery. We're more than happy to help with any questions you have or any advice you need. We'd also love to see any behind the scenes photos or videos you take while making your film, and we'll post our favourites to the Film Fights Facebook page. You can send these to filmfights@gmail.com. So get those cameras out and start telling those stories. We're really excited to see what you come up with. Before I go, I'd like to thank everyone who voted for my entry in the Star Wars Haiku fight. That win got me 5th place on the Film Fighters page. And if you'd like to see more from me, please check out my YouTube channel or Facebook page. Well, that's it from me, so get making those entries, and you never know, you could be featured on the next episode of Film Fights TV. Anything left to add, Harry? Now we have an entry from the Netherlands. Now we have an entry from the Netherlands. Just can't say it. Now we have an entry from the Netherlands.